What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. I hope everybody is doing good. Hopefully I'm catching you guys while you're at lunch, so you have a chance to tune into this. I will warn you right now. um, Please excuse me if you hear a whole lot of sniffling, you hear a whole lot of whatever going on because I think my allergies are trying to get the best of me, so I'm going to try to go without doing a whole bunch of that. But if you do hear it, please just take it for love. But I wanted to jump on real quickly and just kind of discuss um, what I talked about during my free webinar. And I think one of the biggest takeaways that everybody that joined the webinar took away was being intentional when it comes to branding. And also, thank you for everybody who was able to kind of log in and attend the webinar. I got a lot of good feedback from it, so I definitely look forward to doing a lot more webinars in the future and different events like that. So thank you guys for tuning in. But I wanted to just jump on really quickly and discuss something. I'm not going to be on here a long time, but I've been getting a whole lot of feedback about logos or a lot of inquiries about logos and things like that. So I just wanted to jump on and just share this quick tip that I discussed in my webinar. So, being intentional when it comes to branding. I wanted to use this case study as an example. We just wrapped up this branding yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, yesterday. We just wrapped this up with Danielle and her business. Mind you guys, this is a brand new business. This is a brand new business. This business is hitting the ground running. So this business did not go through a struggle phase. They didn't go through a phase where you weren't really sure based on their branding if they were new or not. This is a new business. And I'm going to actually kind of show you guys her website and a little bit more of her collateral in a few minutes. But I wanted to show you guys talk to you guys about being intentional when it comes to branding. So, usually what I do when I take on a client, what I do is called a strategy session. That's usually the first step in working with me when it comes to brand identity and things like that. So we did a strategy session and we sat down and we talked about the core values of her business. We sat and we talked about what she wanted her business to be built off of. People think that when you're getting a logo done or when you're getting your brand identity done for your business, it's just, oh, I need a logo. I want it to look like this. I want it to look like that. Boom, we good. We got the logo. And that's not the case. That is really not the case. And I want you guys to stop doing that. And I want you to stop doing that because you're really wasting money. When you don't have a core as to what your brand is built off of, you'll find yourself going back and getting another logo done without it being a whole 2, 3, 4 years. And I mean, you're just kind of wasting money at that point because you got this logo done, you got excited because you had a business or you have a business and you just got excited. You just, oh, I need a logo done, and don't really take the necessary steps as to how to get that done. So what I usually do is I do a strategy session, and what we discovered through the strategy session is that she wanted young females of color between ages 21 to 35 years old, and she also wanted them to be dealing with credit card debt and student loan problems as well. This plays a big part. That's just a small chunk as to what we kind of go over, but this was all I needed for actually building out the brand identity. So that is a very important part when it comes to your business, because you want to talk to a specific person. I hear people all the time, oh, I want to do business with everybody, and that's fine and that's great. But I'm going to try not to give you guys too much because I really get I really get going when it comes to branding. But you don't want to talk to everybody in your branding. You don't want to be speaking to everybody when it comes to the brand for your business. Branding is like dating. How many people out there got to type? If you got to type, put a 1 in the comments. I mean, a lot of people don't, but some people do. But if you got to type, put a 1 in the comments. Dating and branding is very much the same. You want to brand so that it speaks to a specific person, a specific age range, and all that good stuff. Because if you're just putting words out there, you're talking at people. You're not talking to anybody. I said I was gonna make this a long, a long live stream, but I think that's what it may turn into. I'm gonna try to cut this down, but based off of that information, and she knew who she wanted to talk to, who she wanted to be the main users of her business. We built her branding off of that. So this is the logo that we did for it. And let me actually see if I can go into the her business cards that we did. So these are her business cards that we did. Again, making it friendly to a female of color, and also between the ages of 21 or I'm sorry, between the ages of 21 and 35. Now, I could have made this look more corporate, but going back to the strategy session, we don't want to make it look corporate. Why? Because it won't speak to our demographic. Am I making sense, you guys? Let me know if I'm making sense. So, taking that information, building out the logo, building out the business card, and also I'm going to pull up her website. We just launched this yesterday, and we're kind of excited about that. Let's see. Is my Safari should be running? Yes. Okay. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to actually pull up her website. There we go. Whenever my internet feels like doing a little bit of work, then I guess I guess the website will come up. Okay, there we go. So again, like I said, we're being intentional when it comes to branding. Being that her demographic are females of color between ages 21 and 35, we want to speak to that demographic. Let me know if I'm dropping some knowledge on you guys, because if I'm not, I don't want to be on here. I don't want to be wasting anybody's time, but I really, really want you guys to get that it's so much more than just putting things together. You really want to be intentional when it comes to your branding. So being that she wants to speak to a specific demographic, what better idea than to have them, as soon as you land onto her website, you see females in the background laughing, enjoying, they're living their best life, laughing, enjoying life, and they're women of color. Why not have them integrated into your marketing and things like that? Why not have them integrated? Because that's your target audience. So it just kind of makes sense to just put them in there, right? I mean, let me know if I'm making sense, you guys. But yeah, so we want to build her website based off of her demographic, based off of her strategy session, and to speak to and to be user friendly to that demographic as well. So, like I said, I'm not going to be on here real long. I'm really not. I just want to kind of show you guys a sneak peek of what goes into building a brand, what goes into strategy sessions. Oh, that's a new feature. I didn't even know I could do all that. Okay, but strategy sessions and actually building out your brand and building it out the correct way. I had someone to inbox me the other day, and they wanted to do some rebranding, and I've kind of followed them throughout their business and things like that. And I didn't say to them, but I said to myself, I'm like, well, their business hasn't even been like running for a whole year yet. Not from what I remember, but they're trying to rebrand already. So I'm like, okay, some designer did not do their due diligence when it came to actually doing a strategy session, actually sitting down and finding out what were the key things or the key values of the company and things like that. So again, you guys want to be intentional. I go way deeper than this in my Branding for Profits webinar. If anybody's interested, I can drop the link below. It is available for purchase, so if you're interested, just let me know. And if you guys have any questions, I would love to answer them. Feel free to inbox me. And until next time, you guys enjoy your Friday.